On the Gold Coast, there's a lot of boroughs. Boroughs is an old world term for communities or localities, and the Isle of Capri is one of those. The Isle of Capri is quite unique because it's, surrounded by water. It's an island, and that in itself is actually quite attractive on the Gold Coast. So there's actually a very defined geographical footprint, but what it really means is that every part is just moments away from your doorstep. You've got Via Roma, which is another minute and a half in the other direction. It's wonderful to have this amenity so close at hand. It makes it a very attractive proposition.
Salerno Street is well known by locals, as is Isle of Capri. It's a sought-after suburb that people aspire to live at, really due to its proximity to everything. Schools, amenity, the beach, all the things you want on the Gold Coast. But in addition to that, it's really highly regarded for its amenity in terms of local shopping. There's Capri Via Roma, just footsteps away, which has hand-selected restaurants, cafes, boutiques, delis, and Harris Farms, to name a few. And it's a real destination for people to travel to and enjoy their time there.
The most unique thing about this site is that we have two street frontages, Salerno and Elliott. And we have access points on both of those, which means that there's never any congestion. But what the most important thing is that it actually offers a sense of security. The entire village is gated and provides a quietness. So when you pass through the gatehouses, you enter into the zone, which is highly landscaped and street-like. Each street has its own identity and presence. The architectural inspiration for this project is quite unique. And this opportunity that was presented to us was to create something quite special. So what we did is we actually understood the local identity of the Isle of Capri, but more importantly, Gold Coast as a resident. And then we coupled that with international urban flavour of sophisticated living. And when you put those two quite distinctly different lifestyles and you put them together, you synchronise and you synergise this really unique lifestyle, which is actually very much coastal and lifestyle driven. One of the most important things when designing homes for people is the sense of identity. We were able to bring a community spirit and couple that around a village that is actually centred around a heart, which is actually a vibrant but quite calming recreational zone. The interior of the villas is actually quite a unique offering. We've approached it from a very international approach to design and then coupled that with the coastal lifestyle. So what we've actually introduced is a lot more moody finishes that are very robust and elegant that actually help accentuate the coastal palette that we're actually quite accustomed to, utilising the best finishes, including the marbles that aren't seen elsewhere on the Gold Coast. What's really stunning about the heart of the village is this pool and recreational area, which is just mind-blowing. This pool deck area, it assembles all of the moving parts and brings them together. And that's what's really exciting to us, is this ability to have this amenity, but that amenity is actually a part of what it is that you own. You must feel welcome and warm and encouraged to participate in it. What's more important is actually the space around the pool. It's the area that actually is given to occupying it without necessarily getting wet. What we like is the way that we've introduced the theaterette, the fireplace, the kitchen, the lounge spaces, and the amenity that actually brings. And it's almost like the catalyst for pulling together residents and enabling them to build a community. And that's really exciting.
This is the first offering of its kind in 30 years in Isle of Capri. It's a suburb that doesn't have any real bad neighbourhood. And to bring a renewal program via the form of a gated community with a luxury architectural product, with a heart that's built around green space and amenity, with large format pool, residence lounge and open space, it's really delivering on what people want in that suburb for themselves and even for their children. It's just one of those locations that people want to live and be in community. So we're quite excited to open the showroom, meet people and deliver on the project.